3-0 versus 0-3. Will current form hold? We'll find out as we're off in week 4. Fields this way up at the 17. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Shut up for hollering.
On play action, they'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The food off the bench is good.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw here. Airing it out deep for Woods.
How?
It'll be knocked away and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target.
Shit's so fucking trash.
Quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down. They're going to look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. Down the numbers. There he goes.
This shit's so fucking trash, bro.
A pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
Let me get right.
So now 2 pick 6s that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at
What?
all. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
No, I'm playing a game.
Midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Oh, I said after this game.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. That one good for 37 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield. A combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
And he gets this one to Ridley, complete. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
15-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right.
Throw the ball away.
Here as he's taken down. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking
really close,
aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll set up a throw.
Okay.
And Woods has got it. Buffalo touchdown. Robert Woods, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 13-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Stupid fucking monkeys.
And not much to speak of. 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
And Oliver.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Escaping the pressure right. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field.
Come on, Jarius Bird. God damn.
Touchdown.
Shut up.
Big play there.
Yes, the Holland.
His 1st touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. And it's
some trash-ass nigga in another league.
Makes the score Bears.
I don't know why I started still playing in this shit.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Bro, I threw 2 pick sixes.
Not much leg here.
To a linebacker, bro.
24-yard line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense?
And he drops the ball.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes.
Shit don't make no sense, bro. Nigga wide open in the middle of the field, but I can't get a fucking wide open pass. But this nigga can. Come on now.
Yeah, why
You think it don't make no sense,
They showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Come on.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down.
Don't make no
shut
sense.
down the running play on 2nd.
What?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
That hot ass breath of yours.
I know yours hot.
Passing situation.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this 1st quarter. Picked off at the 28, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy.
He rifles one that's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. What I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption from both sides right now.
A fucking tight end. Come on now. Who's 26?
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Bears first down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Bills 14.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Chicago.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
Micah Hyde. A gain of 12. First down, Bears.
Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Eddie Pinheiro.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears will add on to their lead. And the lead is now 13.
Is good.
That's it.
Makes the score Bears 27. Bills 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
Bro, how the fuck is this, bro? Ain't no fucking way this nigga still block shedding like that.
We'll see how they attack him here. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
I don't give a fuck who it is.
And they're going to face a 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Wow, okay.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete
Well, you
with
need to
this
run on like you do how they did last year.
And it's taken in at the 9. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
One more. I got you.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's what I'm going to get my small forward line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Got a man. It's Patterson, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Chicago! Cordero Patterson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead.
What?
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie.
Trying to blow my eardrums
usually
off,
your
kid.
rookie season is a continuation of your college days.
So that's a hot ride.
And if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point right down the middle, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
The kickoff for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
39-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10.
Yeah,
On their side of midfield at the 47. He'll drop to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Chicago.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson, and he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Chicago.
Allen Robinson, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Bears push further out in front.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
1st and 10. At their own 16-yard
I want a 3.
line.
I think he'll give it to me.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 18, and they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick-6s from the same quarterback in the same game.
And I know that many are going to scream at the coach about why did you let him stay out there to throw those. But truthfully, what are the odds that you're going to throw 3 pick-6s in a game? You want to leave them out there so they can work through some of the rough stuff.
My girlfriend didn't even call me and it's a break. What the fuck wrong with her?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
At their own 32-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
3rd and 3.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. The 7 yards, the pickup there.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 24. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. Room here to run. And now look at him go. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they have been thoroughly dominated so far. But a brief bright spot there with that pick six.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando. We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the 3rd quarter of action. Oh, a nice spin. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3
back
at the 25-yard line.
What is my shit doing? Spinning? Okay, let me go get my white boots from upstairs.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
Watch your machine.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
Slime.
But I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football.
You're
in
still
that
here,
situation,
sir.
that's almost a tendency breaker.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
What's my mother go at?
And he's going to be intercepted.
That nigga won't catch me and he see shit, but her leading.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
I'm ahead.
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's where he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
There you go. Let's go right here.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I fuck with this music in the park.
It's a 1st down.
1st down, Chicago.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete.
As we just started that game that fast.
Best design plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd
I'm ready
and
to bump
10.
that high shit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. On the move to his left. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 37 yards. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's
Chewing
what
up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
It's in low 13.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Teammate.
And the Bears add on.
It's next gen. No, he probably got next gen.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point.
Nah, they can't.
These have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
Hey, don't they got the 2-way build?
21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Give me the ball. Let me show out.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this
oh, my!
Returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Yeah, he might be mine. He might be mine. I might got put on my... Yeah, what's up? You ain't making me fall, buddy. Just fine. Give me that shit. Sonic shoot 2.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys.
So how Tim be playing with everybody?
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Roquan Smith picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's too deep. He shot that my eye gun.
They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Now he's
going
to go deep down. He's
open.
got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a big play for the Bills on 3rd down. 44 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's good. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble.
He is operating through that shit.
Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
So I'm trying to block it so he won't
So
make
the
it.
incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun now.
I know. I'm gonna get his bitch.
He won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Oh, he's standing behind the nigga.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And that's caught by Beasley. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down.
No, he did not just rip me.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Yeah. Move.
To throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Woods. And he gets it inside.
Do not help me. Whatever you do, don't help me.
A nice pickup.
I just see you live by the tree. You got that by that shit.
Sets up a 1st and goal. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone.
I was not ready for the pass.
It's incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass.
And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 2.
I let it go too early.
And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 at the 41.
Nah, put the ones in the wash in there with them ones. Make a full load.
They'll look to throw here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
Oh, shit! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to
hey,
hold
fuck
on to
that.
that
I
one.
want to go get my own. I need to get my own
Fourth
person up.
quarter, you've got the big lead.
Yeah, that
If you're
nigga
coaching
snatched
Charles,
that. Fuck
you
that.
still
Yeah,
taking
shot.
shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Yeah.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to air one out. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Thank you.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though.
He can't shoot, but he cannot play defense.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it first and 10.
Feed them up.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Roquan Smith able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a throw here, hauled in. That's a good throw. Brings up 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I'm ready to start picking up on that. I just don't want to leave this nigga in the corner like
so
ass.
it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a dump off here complete. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw here. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. This will be caught at about the 6.
The pass.
No gain there on the completion. It'll be second down. A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I'm sorry, yo. I'm not on my shooter, yo. I don't know this jumper, yo. Don't know the jumper, yo. What am I supposed to do? Hit one tray ball.
They're just saying, hey, put those
give me another one, too. Fuck that.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Do my fucking jump, it wouldn't be a problem.
So for Chicago, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the Bills, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots.
Hey, what do you want me to do, my boy?
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.